Hello, good evening, good afternoon. Wait, are we live? Yeah, we're live. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm like, yeah, I wasn't sure early started, but yes, hello, good evening, good afternoon, all. Welcome to Link to the Past Randomizer League tournament race between these two teams. Today we got, let me see, we got Pichu going up against TJ. That is their first game between these two teams this week. Playing a lovely mode that I'm sure you're a big fan of. Spoiler, I'm a big fan of it. Josh is a big fan of it. We're all a big fan of it.
Oh yes.
And I am joined here by Josh. How are you doing, Josh?
Doing all right. Playing a little bit of hooky from work to chat here because imagine working when you could be commentating pilot spoiler instead. And just so that people know, it's pilot spoiler key sanity, so it's open key sanity. And that means don't forget the GT big key. It's not going to be where you think it is.
Yeah, that could be anywhere in the game. Hopefully it's early on. That way they don't have to really think about that and just focus on their crystal dungeons.
Yes. We're about to get started here. We're seeing Pichu being cheeky.
Yeah. So one thing I like to see when spoilers is how people start off their run. You know, there's people I've seen do a Houlihan star or just go straight uncle or, just go Kakariko. Do you have a preference on what to do at the start of a spoiler race?
It was interesting reading Moogle Charm's guide recently because it converted me away from the Houlihan start to just booking it towards Lost Woods and then your pilot telling you whether to go in there or not. Just as a bit of a time save because you may not necessarily need a whole lot of money, or there could be bombs or a little bit of money for you just waiting for you in Kakariko with like the 5,000 checks there. I don't know. Do you have a preference?
Yeah, I actually agree with you, and I am not a Houlihan starter. I prefer to just go book it straight into CAC or Lost Woods. Because if you do happen to find like a free 300 sitting there, then it kind of feels a little bad. You spent the 1 minute or so just to set up the Houlihan. But yeah, I prefer just go straight over there, and you tend to find something you're gonna need anyways. Maybe a Dark World piece sitting over there in CAC, so it's not a total waste of the trip.
Yeah, you tend to need like TR. You need to like a TR small or a pod small, something that you're gonna want to have anyway. I mean, I guess if you're working with a more beginner pilot, doing the Houlihan start is nice because you do buy them a minute to figure something out. But if they got their feet under them, then yeah, I don't see the harm in booking it straight towards the Lost Woods and Kakariko. And a thing that I definitely was never a fan of was going south Dark World and trying to flip coins for bombs.
Yeah,
seems like a good way to like waste a ton of time and if you keep whiffing.
Yeah, what you also said too, that's also a good point you bring up as well. People that do also Houlihan start also like to maybe buy a little time for the pilot to look up where things are, because it is a little stressful, just getting all this information right up front. And your runners are just kind of, okay, where do I go? Where do I go? Do I go to Lost Woods or, whatever?
So it looks like our runners, as we get started, are doing two different starts. Pichu is doing the start that we just talked about. Looks like they're booking it towards the Lost Woods, maybe setting up a tree pull. Whereas Link Floyd with TJ there, they are just doing an Uncle Star. Ooh, and our first pack of some bombies. We like those.
That's really good. Hopefully Pichu does it here. Oh my gosh, she just missed it. Hopefully Amorous is able to catch that. Or she's sitting on maybe a tier 2. But yeah, look, like we got a different start here. Uncle Route versus Lost Woods. So this is interesting. And we were talking about the GT Big Key. We already found it. Very first check by Link Floyd.
Oh, neat. It was in Link's house, and then, oh, cool, it was, you got the Moon Pearl just big chilling in the boomerang chest.
Yeah. Oh, and free bombs right here. And, the Uncle Rod actually works out very nice. Like, you get 2 sets of bombs here, so you're at 8, and you got the Moon Pearl, which we need for Dark World access. So this works out really splendid for Floyd.
Yeah, if they determine that the rest of Escape is dead, then as we get the big key to Eastern Palace and the thieves' hideout, um, if you've determined that there's nothing else there, why are we going to do a bomb escape? It's time to go.
Oh wow, this is
So that's
actually
the tier 2 pull that they were looking for. They wanted the money.
okay. Yeah, this is also good. So as opposed to just getting 8 bombs that TJ has, uh, Pichu is gonna be able to buy bombs or maybe even pay off bottle vendors or something important there. But
Yeah, because I mean they probably intentionally picked up the 3 bombs from the mushroom spot because they said, well, this will get us through Kakariko. That's all we need. I'm sure we can collect more from a random chest in Kakariko if we want to purchase more bombs. That way we don't have to, or we get more money.
right, and also the trip over here to Lost Woods isn't totally wasted because we did need to pick up that Eastern Big Key, which is a crystal. You're not gonna see a map check from these runners because they already have all the information uploaded, up front. So they don't want to waste time doing that. And as you can see in our tracker right there, it's already pre-marked our pendants, thanks to our wonderful trackers, Render.
Pichu is thinking about doing a chicken clip. Okie dokie.
Oh, okay. So, okay, hard container A. Early safeties, you want to grab that, as soon as you can, because are you a
Yeah.
fan of doing 3-4 hard Mothula?
Can't say that I'm a fan, but I did do it yesterday in my race.
Yeah, it's. I'm sure you had fun doing so.
Well, I mean, I did have half magic with that fire rod, so I was able to torch that moth pretty nicely, and I got good patterns where, it didn't eat too many fire rod shots, so I didn't get spiked to death.
Right,
But
right, yeah.
that is the going concern at any skill level when you're doing a 4-heart moth, because those spikes will always do 1 heart. So you got 3 shots or you die.
Yeah, it's always a scary fight. Early on, if you can avoid it, it's best to do so. Early on in CAC, it looks like we picked up a big key right there at Thief's Hand, and Pichu skipped out on Blindside, which had a hard container. TJ took the time to pick that up. It's a nice safety. You definitely don't want to, skip too much because you want to be at your comfort level going into let's say dark pot or something if it comes to it.
And there's the answer to why we didn't do the tier 1 tree pull for Pichu's side, is because the crabs, our bush crabs, have bombs anyway.
Yeah, so this is really nice. No need to worry about using your early money for bombs when you could just get free bombs right here.
We
Oh,
love ourselves. Oops, we're gonna try again. Or we're
oh,
told, no,
we're
nothing here. Goodbye.
oh, what? I guess nah, we're good. We're good. Hold off on it. We are picking this up. We do need this. We need that key to beat the game.
Please collect the GT Big.
Yeah, that was a
And
little interesting. Mini going to mini molder. Maybe he wants to come back later was like a sword, because we all know how hammer moldorms go. Those are
yeah, I mean, we
not
had
the
enough
best.
bombs to do a bomb version of Mini Moldorm if you've practiced that.
Yeah, there's definitely that's a better alternative because I myself really hate hammer moldorms.
Yeah, Hammer Moldorm with no bombs is really the worst, and it's a good way to either die or just you know,
Yeah, it's
it's
you, if you can avoid
it's
it, do so.
yeah, it's important to especially in this kind of low percent mode, to really practice your alternative room kill strats, like the bomb Mini Moldorms,
Yeah.
because you might have to do some weird stuff you would not normally have to do.
All right. So it looks like most of our runners, decide to go straight to Eastern with that big key. No bow, so it looks like this is a double dip required.
I guess there's something here that they like. I didn't download the spoiler log. Maybe I should do that. Um,
Yeah, I was a
I,
little lazy and didn't do that myself.
honestly, I kind of like the surprise. It's kind of fun to speculate as if you're playing blind.
Yeah,
Watch them.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why we're here. We're getting that glove. See you later. And TJ is leaving. And okay.
Peach is thinking about it. There you go.
Yeah, I think if there's nothing else really valuable, it's time to go somewhere else. We have Dark World access now. We have
Yeah,
literally the kit to Dark World access and barely anything else in terms of items besides the one bottle.
right. It looks
Um,
like. Oh, the hammer was down here. Right, Pichu got that from uh, right before entering Mini Molder Cave, and Pichu's probably gonna get the triple here. Yeah.
yeah, and the pearl was big chillin' at this chest over here, the boomerang chest. So
And it looks like TJ is actually going to Mini Moldrum Cave, so
maybe there's something there, and they want it.
alright, are we gonna go for an escape? I don't remember what Uncle had. Looks like front of
Uncle
escape.
Uncle didn't have anything. That cursed mini Moldorm right there. Yeah, you have to just kamikaze him.
Yeah, I that first one is so annoying. I just rather just throw a bomb and explode with a bomb to assure it gets hit.
Uh-oh, we are
Oh,
down to one bomb on TJ's side. Okay, there
okay,
we
that's
go.
good. All right,
I
that's
see
good.
why. I think the front of escape is needed. Oh, there's some money in mini Moldorms, along with a Meyer Small, which is useful-ish.
Yeah. That money is good. You know, basically sets yourself up for the rest of the seed, unless there's Zora and we want more. But that Meyer small key does make routing so much easier in Meyer if you have to hit the switch. So not bad.
Yeah,
It's pretty nice. Oh my gosh.
your favorite item in the game, the McDonald's
Oh,
fish
that
fillet of
is.
fish.
Hey, that is a very nice fillet right there. You know, we got a bottle. I don't remember where that bottle was, but that can come in handy if you have to, you know, go
Catch a
and
fairy,
do,
yeah.
yeah, catch a ferry. You don't have to really worry about dying with that little safety in the back of your, you know, your bottle. So I would not be surprised if Peachy puts it to good use.
But the real question I have for you, Gamma, though, is how many points in the McDonald's app do you have, and how many are they from the Filet-O-Fish orders that you do?
Oh yeah, we don't. No, 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 no. That's a hard dodge. I'm sorry.
There's our first pod small in the
That's
back of Escape.
I like TJ right here making good use of that rupee early on, just right off the bat, just buying a blue potion, which is nice. You already have that safety with you, so in case you need to pop it, you know, you got that with you.
Yeah, I'm also a bigger fan of. I thought it was wise that they collected that heart in the Blind's Hut because it's not that far out of the way, and I mean, TJ and Pichu are skilled runners, but I don't know. You have to ask, is like the 15 seconds to get that whole heart worth it or not? And I would say for both of them, yes.
Yes, it's very nice, and yeah, it looks like TJ not realizing they were down to one bomb when they blew a pipe cave here. Oh, fire rod, very nice early fire source.
And there's a cane and the flippers.
All
Pipe
right,
Cave having some goodies.
this is a stack type cave. All right, so
Yeah, I mean, any swords in chat, though, that's kind of starting to become annoying because there are some bosses we cannot defeat.
yeah. This is interesting. Okay, TJ is staying here, still sticking around. Looks like still some things here in the dark world that we need. Are we Stumpy, perhaps? You know, one thing my pilot tends to look at right off the bat: where's the flute? Where's the boots? I wonder where the boots and the flute are right here, because you generally want to rush those as soon as you can, and speed up the entirety of this, you know, seed.
Yeah, especially like the boots with that movement, or if you just want to know how buried they are. Um, I
Yeah,
think fewer and fewer people are playing the Tabby Cat League Asyncs, but Async 10 for practice has quite the surprise for you. So when
yeah,
you get that information about that seed, you're like, okie dokie, you know, then you can plan accordingly.
yeah. You know, the deeper the boots are buried, it's probably. Oh my gosh, it's right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow, it's not too bad at all. And we're still digging. Probably magic.
Magic and or money, because I bet you they're probably okay, they're leaving, so
That is a very nice grab. Boots are just right there at dig game. I kind of wonder how long it'll take before Pichu makes her way over there to grab them.
I
But
mean, I would want to just grab them immediately, but it looks like we're gonna
yeah,
at least pull. We're gonna go in. Okay.
if you're already in this part of the dark world, you took the time to come here in the dark world without myths. You probably
Yeah.
have to finish whatever it is you came here for, and then grab the boots.
Oh, the DP big as Bonk Rocks has the hook shot.
Okay, that's a nice find. Uh, early boots, early hook shot, very nice. A sword would be nice to complement those boots, but let's see how long it takes us to find that.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if there might be a sword in the back of thieves, unless
Oh,
they.
we're already going.
Because I wonder if they're thinking there's either a sword back here, or are they gonna go with the big courage play? We're gonna do a 4-heart hammer blind.
Yeah, this I like. It's really rough to try to nail down hammer blind. No sword. This is a
Nothing in
scary
the
fight.
bottle. Nothing in the bottle for Pichu. So there's no healing unless they can collect a fairy somehow.
Yeah.
Got a nice GT small in the waterfall. So
Okay.
sure.
Looks like we're gonna get something over here. Yeah, and Zora Ledge.
Yeah, we're a little broke for Zora itself, so Zora must not have anything. But yeah, ooh, there's a mirror.
Oh, that is a nice pickup.
We'd like
Definitely
that.
nice. Yes, very nice to have going in the dark world.
Yeah, it's more stuff that lets you more efficiently get around. No more death warping.
Peachy's got to be careful here. Everything hurts like a truck. Oh yeah, that's
Bye-bye.
unfortunate. Uh, well, hopefully there was nothing important in that chest because yeah, that is unfortunate. Deaths here in the spoiler race is just very punishing. Uh, you don't really have a you kind of have to hope your opponents make some sort of error mistake on their end to kind of make up that time. Yeah, it's you just shake it off. It's still early on in the seed, so
Yeah,
still a
and
lot
I
of game.
mean, they don't, since they bomb the floor, either they're gonna just go immediately collect the princess, the fake princess, they'll collect blind, or there's gonna be something down in the basement for them anyway.
Yeah. Good heads up knowledge there by Peach. Also picking up that little heart pot with a heart underneath it.
Yeah, it takes her out of Oko range, because everything is doing 2 hearts of damage, and, we only got 4.
Yeah. Let's be careful. Oh gosh, that's
Oh,
yeah.
this pattern's brutal. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Yeah, it's just kind of sticking around there in the middle, like, come on.
Yeah, it's like, can you not? Oh, and we have a hero slime there. Taking the pot instead of protecting that crystal.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is we're not going back, so at least we don't have to backtrack to that chest.
Yeah, it does minimize ouchie as we.
Oh,
It's
that
almost
one.
the game trolling you. Don't try to collect safeties.
Yeah. Oh, pick that heart up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll get another heart down here. Meanwhile, TJ is going to be climbing the mountain because they see something they'd rather have.
Yeah, looks like we maybe saved the old man. See what's sitting up here in the mountain. We have a lot open. Not be surprised if the myths are sitting up here.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bow here, so that's probably what attracted them, because now they can defeat Eastern Palace.
Yeah. Wait, we mirrored here? Oh, I think that was a misclick on their end. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty scary fight. If you die to blind, first time around, oh, nice swamp small right there. You don't have that pattern that set movements from blind anymore, and it just gets much difficult to kill on your second attempt. So let's see.
Yeah, as they already get shot once, or they got hugged once rather. Yeah, breaking out the cane. No,
Yeah,
laser to the face.
yeah.
Honestly,
It's really rough.
I would probably wait on
I
this boss now.
Yeah, because
And
oh,
okay,
this is incredible. It's really rough. Once you don't have that script anymore, blind, it could be very rough to try to kill him, especially with this amount of hearts.
Yeah, and we didn't even make it. Okay. I would just say collect your boots. Forget about blind for now. Yep, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, it's at least blind is right there in the boss room, so you don't really have to, backtrack through the back of the dungeon again.
Yeah, this is not going to be terrible. It's a bit of a time loss. We're doing some shopping for a bottle. Are we really going for revenge?
Oh, wow.
There must be something pretty darn important on blind if they're looking for revenge.
Wait, what do we get in the mountain? Just a swamp small key?
And a sword.
Oh, the sword was up there. Oh my gosh, this makes blind so much more easier with the sword on hand. Boots,
Yeah.
are able to breeze through here, and also an extra heart container over Pichu as well. So they're gonna come in prepared a bit more comfy. They also have the blue potion on hand. Keep in mind. So
Yeah. Pichu has a red, so they can take a hit or two, and then we'll have to take it. But this is definitely a very high skill fight, and you're now at a disadvantage of not having the blind script pattern. So here we go.
You know what also works out nicely for TJ is they have fire rod, they have a sword. Oh, let's be careful here, Pichu. All right, 2 hits. Yeah, they're also able to clear out Skullwoods right after, so if they're able to do that, they don't have to backtrack to village, assuming there's nothing else here.
It is going to be pretty clean. It's going to be a cleaner run, but it looks like Pichu is using... Oh, what a nice snipe with that cane. Now the hard part, dodging bullet hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let him take... That's 2, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Hello.
There we go. Very nicely done. Very nicely done there. Oh my gosh, and the sword is right there too.
That's so cursed.
Oh my gosh. I hope... do you think Pichu goes to Squall Woods after this? Now that she has a sword on hand?
And they, you know what? They also have a red potion, so they have a way to take extra damage if necessary. I wonder.
Yeah.
They could.
The boots? No boots?
No boots today?
I wonder if Emerald says or noticed that, or maybe they just, not look into that quite yet. But yeah, generally you want to have those boots as early as possible, and it just sitting there is gonna give a huge advantage to TJ, because you're just able to breeze right through everything. The overworld, it's just so much time saving. Saving everywhere as opposed to walking. Oh, nice big key. I didn't even notice that.
And the thing is, this is a mode, as much as we can, say, slag on casual boots for being fast and you have no time to, give away for free, this mode is even faster.
Yeah.
I mean, because 8-Bit and we got our race done in an hour, and, I think we barely got, a 113 or something like that. It was, you don't have time to throw away 3-4 minutes if you only have 70 odd minutes in the whole game.
Yeah, definitely. I like how Pichu has a red bottle on hand in case gets sniped by one of these.
Yeah, like those two.
Just be careful here. There you go.
There you go. No more elite snipers.
All right, there's a bow for TJ. Now comes the blind fight. It's not too difficult if you're able to nail down the script here.
I feel like I mostly have the script down to at least through phase 2, where I don't see blind run down anywhere, but the third phase I'm not amazing at. That's probably a point of improvement for me to work on.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
it takes a bit to get done. Yeah, DJ's nailed it very well done right there. That's textbook blind script there, and gets the Master Sword. Makes Mocula incredibly easier with that Master Sword.
Yeah, you just when doing spins, you just get a lot more damage. I mean, the pro strat, of course, is Hammer Moth, but having a choice of spins or Hammer Moth.
Oh no, this is not good. You see what's happening here?
Are we going into Swamp?
Yeah, but we're missing one thing for Swamp.
There's a hook shot we don't have.
Not only the hook shot, we also don't have the small key that's sitting up the mountain.
Yeah, they're Unless
this
there's
is
literally something in the front, in the first chest that they really want.
yeah. But if you know where those items are readily available, you'd rather much avoid a double dip of swamp if necessary, because the setup it does take quite a bit.
Yeah, 2 mirrors, a bunch of screen transitions.
Yeah, this is probably what they'll notice. And you
You're
probably want the
probably
boost before this too.
yeah, because of those stupid. I mean, we're waiting. We're trying to prevent ourselves from getting hit by those tektites or the spike. Or the water fella. Ah, there's a flute there that they wanted. You got
They're
no
gonna
key
take
though,
that's more.
so
Oh, so they do know. Oh wait, okay. I see what's going on. I wonder if they got the flute just to avoid saving the old man. But is that worth it though? The double dip of swamp over, just saving the.
You should be able to get through.
What's anything on the old man? I don't remember.
I thought that was junk. There was just other stuff that they wanted from there because now they're finally gonna get their boots. It looks like.
Yeah.
This is going to be an interesting question to ask about their routing in the post game, as Slow Rom is giving us the blues there as we head towards our boots. You're gonna have to
Here.
ask, like, why did they put off the boots when they're just big chillin'? Unless they like didn't have enough money. Because I wasn't paying attention to their money. Because you do have to have 80 rupees to dig up the boots.
Yeah, that is a very nice moth fight there by TJ, and didn't even use a blue potion. Very well done.
That's convenient because they can, since they have the Cane of Samaria, we could, once we get mitts, they could go immediately attack Ice Palace.
Okay.
And with that Swamp Small, they can collect their flute and defeat, Argus.
Yeah, it looks like we're going back in the front. Probably something we need in the front, but okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm just lying. Just kidding.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so we're activating flute. Probably gonna go to the mountain, get that swamp small. Assuming that's the only thing of value up there, because they did put off East Mountain, unless they want to combo that with a Mitz grab.
Yeah, that would probably be their best option. I should probably also point out to chat, like, the fact that I didn't download the spoiler log in advance probably doesn't really matter for me because I'm so terrible at piloting. Like, I could
Oh.
be, like, trying to go through the log and being like, I don't know, man, I'm dumb as a rock.
Yeah. It is very difficult piloting, especially on the on the fly routing. I can't do it myself. I tried it twice. It's way too overwhelming for me. But yeah, kudos to those that are able to pull it off. I just can't do it. I'll just rather be the runner. You point to me where I have to go and I'll do it. And we're going north.
Yeah, are they going through? Why are they not flying up? Unless the old man did have something. I mean, they want a tree pull for more cash.
Okay.
That's pod money, that's why.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's good. Still keeping tabs on what's on that tree pull. Oh, we're going to pod now.
Yeah, they did the tree pull for pod money, so I guess they want to defeat pod in Eastern.
Pod is a pendant too. Oh gosh.
Yeah, how many pod keys? They only got one pod key though, so I mean, unless there's something pretty early in the front.
I guess. Oh, where are we going?
Are
Oh my
we...
gosh, that thing almost destroyed Pichu.
Yeah, Pichu dodged the murder dactyl, the
gosh.
chompy boy, and bonks a fairy. That's I didn't know there was a fairy there, but that's some heads up gaming. I'll say that right there.
Yeah, it's good to. Oh, be careful, TJ. Oh gosh, this is gonna hurt from here. These pots. Okay, we're good. We're good.
We're okay, maybe.
Yeah, even though we have Master Sword, 4 or 5 hearts. Oh gosh, yeah, that.
You got jumped on by a slug.
Yeah, that feels bad. Okay, we're just going to use a key up front here, or we're going to go in bow locks. Okay, we're just going to go straight up. So this is just something we need here.
I guess. I mean, if there's nothing in the back, you can burn the key through the front door and it's not going to hurt you.
Stalfos, it looks like. What do we... Oh, okay.
Clothes.
Okay. Oh, it's something else. Oh, the first chest.
Shooter room. I mean, getting the blue mail, that's nice in this mode.
That is, if you're able to grab one, it's incredibly nice safety to have in a spoiler race. It makes you feel much more comfortable with boss fights. Oh, lovely.
Oh, we
Uh,
wanted that book, so that's gonna be our way into desert. I wonder if that means desert might have our mitts, because typically you would probably want to not do book access to desert.
Yeah, there's that. It could also be since we grabbed the sword, nice bombos there. We got the sword off TJ from up in the mountain. Maybe there's something on the tablet as well. With Master Sword on hand, Pichu will be able to grab the whatever I'm sitting there.
Yeah. Looks
Or
like we're gonna defeat Eastern now.
yeah, and that also works out nice too because there's just something in Bombo's tablet. Pikachu could just combo that with Swamp afterwards.
Alright,
And
we're gonna see a cane diver down.
Pichu, you have to be a little lower. There you go.
There you go. Frustrating when you beans this room, because it's like one of those things you kind of just do on autopilot, but then, you just kind of mess it up.
Yeah.
And TJ is giving a lesson on why I decided to learn Bomb Diver Down versus Cane Diver Down for the Vanilla NMG League.
Yeah, it's a little
Vanilla Rando League.
it's a little tricky. Bomb is good because you're always gonna have bombs on hand. You have to hold down right, basically as soon as you jump in the water and kind of clip there on the rail. It
Yeah,
takes a little bit of getting used to.
for whatever reason, I just could not get it with the cane, but then I got it with the bombs, and I'm like, okay, this is probably the more poverty strat, and I like poverty strats because, it's much like
I,
learning either the bread pot or the Raiden pot.
yeah. Oh, there you go. Got it. All right. There you go. Yeah. I myself ended up learning only a nice. Is that the second key for DJ? Yeah. I learned the Samara stress because it was much easier for me than learning the bomb one, which was not the correct approach because you're always going to have bombs. Samara, you're not always going to have going to swamp.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, the way I always tell, especially newer runners, is find a strat that works for you. Who cares if it's 4 or 5 seconds slower than the quote optimal strat? It's better than not knowing it at all.
yeah, correct. I agree with that completely. All right, we got nothing of value here in Eastern, but we got it out of the way. We got the book with pod combo and the armor upgrade, so Pichu's probably feeling much more comfy now.
Yeah, I think they'll be able to be a lot. I mean, they'll probably want to get the second sword first before taking on Mothula.
Yeah, curious to see where Pichu goes next. Is that desert? Oh, there's something in desert. Probably the Medicine.
Well, just bombs on the ledge, so that's not it. So I bet you there must be mitts here.
Oh, be careful, TJ. Just one more spin. There you go.
There you go. Didn't do the double hook pulls, but a nice mushroom for his efforts there to finish the fight.
All right, so nothing on left side swamp. We got the bomb boost, which is probably needed for Meyer. But yeah, it's crystal number 3. Racking them up there on TJ's side. Pichu's on 2, so just a bit ahead here on crystal count.
Yeah, I mean, this is a mode where we're getting the boots that much sooner can really show. It just lets you get through so many more screens when we're trying to limit the amount of screens that we're on.
Okay, we're just going straight to the bottom. We're not interested in anything in the front of desert.
So either they just are drawing a bead on the crystal, or the boss has something.
Yeah, this could also be something like, Amorous, probably telling Pichu, I need a little bit more time to kind of go through this, finish off this route. Just, go take care of this dungeon while I, take care of that.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really going to get a whole heck of a lot faster. I mean, if you had the mirror... I mean, if you had the Mitz mirror combo, then, and with the flute, it's a bit faster, but... Sometimes you just need to give your pilot some time, too. It's a bit of a give and take.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be flailing around, being like, what do?
Yeah, it's better just be doing something. Yeah, you gotta take care of. Look at TJ, probably a force of habit trying to go into Mire and forgetting. Oh, we don't have the mitts.
Yeah, we need the book for
Yeah, looks like
this.
going to pod now.
Yep.
Don't have the key, so they're not gonna get the armor unless they go the right side. The Bollock side for that.
It's a nice kill by Pichu there.
Yeah, very nice. Oh, and the mitts are so that book is actually hard required.
Ah, lovely.
All right, so we could go to the mountain. You know, Pichu's able to get more checks done if you know they want to get some. They need some things over there in Darkness Mine as well. So we'll see where she goes next. Gina?
I guess so. Maybe there's just like a heart container here or something. And now would be the time to collect it. You know, this is what I would say if this is a safety item. You know, this is the time well spent spending 15 seconds or so collecting it, because a 5th heart would be very preferable.
Ether.
I suspect you need that.
So we got Bombas from TJ and Ether from Pichu. This could be a safety item, but it could also be needed maybe for TR. I guess we'll find out.
It does let you in the GT gauntlet, if you're a little bit fraidy cat of all the skeletons and stuff, it will let you purge everything on the screen without a whole lot of effort.
Did you get a refill? You could still go in there. Even though you don't save the old man is still in its cave, and you could go ahead and get a refill talking to him.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate getting cabbaged. So.
Yeah, if you're down to 1 heart, I feel like you go in there. The death is just too much of a time loss. I'd rather just get the health refill and avoid that death.
Yeah, because like each death, like it takes like how long for the animation to get through? You know, you have to wait.
Yeah, it's 7 seconds, so it's quite a bit. Okay, we're gonna. Oh gosh, this is a little scary.
Between the dead rocks and the cabbages.
Oh my gosh, that was so close. She must have been 1 frame off from touching that rock there.
Yeah.
Let's play it safe and go through this long way as opposed to mirror direction. Yeah. Oh, so there's something we want here in Paradox?
I think there was a sword in Paradox for them, so that would get them the Master Sword. Meanwhile, TJ's working their way through Eastern Palace here.
Oh, Sword 2 is sitting here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, you know, this will make the Argus fight just much more faster with Tempered Sword on hand.
And I think, well, they don't have the Ice Rod. I wonder if... No, that's appended anyway in TR, so unless there's something interesting in Turtle Rock, because if they have the medallion to get in, they would be able to collect it maybe. I don't know how many smalls they got.
Oh, we're going to Hera first? Oh, the tablet. Pichu has a book out. So this book is more than just mitts on Moldorm or Lanmos. Looks like we also get a...
It's tempered.
Wait a minute, where did they get the sword? The Master Sword?
The Master Sword was in the Paradox Cave. That's the one that TJ collected.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that. I thought it was... For some reason, I thought they collected it at Hera. Oh,
yeah, really? Now that they have the book, if they opt to defeat anything up on the mountain, or if there's DDM... You know, they can get a tempered sword, but there's Pichu collecting the swamp small, so they can now... Wow, they'll be able to, like, mow through...
Oh, we're going straight to ice. Ooh, this is a little spicy. Maybe I would highly recommend maybe getting Bombos before ice.
Yeah, the mana situation's gonna be pretty tight. You know, no mana refill.
Yeah.
One of my practices with late bit, I had mana problems in here with the similar kind of kit.
Yeah, that can happen here. It's
you have to really watch your mana, because you have a couple of required fire rod shots for a few things.
It's well, you know, Pichu has a temper toward, so maybe it comes down to
Yeah.
the blue armor, not in necessarily one hit mode, unless you know takes half a heart more damage. But yeah, this can be scary regardless.
Yeah, this mode was a sweat fest for me. I mean, I have to give all the credit in the world to Late Bit because we got up to a luxurious 9 hearts by the end game, but like
Oh, that's very comfy there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not beyond comfy. It's like pure luxury. It's like, geez, I'm like driving in an S-Class Mercedes here.
Yeah, you did you end up having to do one of these 4 hearts, cold stare?
I think we got to skip fighting Ice Palace. I did have that nice, lovely 4-heart moth fight, you know.
Did Pichu hit the switch? I think she did. I think she did. Oh, nice refill. Oh, okay, this is a good too. With that health refill, you could use duplicate fire rod shots with sword beams on hand.
Yeah, that's gonna be very nice for the boss. Just even having a few fire rod shots, you know, really helpful.
All right, there's a mitts for TJ. Oh, red armor.
Okay, that's lovely to have. I did get that as well in my run too, and Dr. Earworm called me a coward for picking them up because they were in hammer pegs.
Oh boy, what a spot for them. I'm sure you put it to good use though, right? Pichu
Yeah, you
needs
know,
magic. Oh
I
boy.
was a bit of an idiot against
Wow.
the Ganon fight, but yeah, getting that mana
That's
refill, that's really nice.
That is really good. Okay, Amorous, there's some new information that you're able to pull off from the spoiler log now. You're able to get the enemy drops, what they get. And probably a good heads up from Amorous right there, looking to see that Zelfos drop the full magic bar, which is very nice. Nice.
We're gonna knock him into the corner, and then we're gonna burn our shots. We're not spinning yet, though.
Let's be careful. 1 touch is 2 hearts of damage. Ooh, okay. Just barely missed a tail there.
There we go. Woo.
Very nicely done.
Very nice by Pichu there. And it's
Another
a pod small.
Okay.
So I wonder if there was a crystal, or did they need, or like a lot of the pod smalls buried, and there's something else in pod that we need and we couldn't get because we didn't have enough keys.
Yeah, we only found that 1 small on the back of Escape. Pichu got that. TJ did not, but they opted not to get the armor upgrade. That's sitting in Selfos.
I mean, realistically, with a donation of 2 fire rod shots, TJ will get blue mail, and that's all you can realistically ask for. Red mail is a very nice perk, but you can't count on that in this mode. Not at a competitive level like that we're seeing here, anyway.
This is okay. I wonder. So it looks like Pichu's gonna go finish up Swamp now. Already went in their first time to collect the flute in the first chest.
Yeah, I mean, they now have the toys to do it.
Yeah, there was a medallion of the Bombos. Bombos is needed for TR, so I assume Ether's for Meyer then.
So I don't recall a lot being here in Swamp besides that medallion that we needed.
That had the Bombos, and there was a GT small key, which is definitely worth grabbing in a flooded room if you could avoid picking up the pot key and GT. That was a bonk.
I have sometimes those phantom controller inputs where it's like, I definitely didn't push down. And then, you know, it just does like a weird, almost, it's like a dash turn I didn't ask for.
Oh, that was right there. That's the only thing of value in TR, just the first chest of TR. And we are going most likely to get, oh, let's be careful. We're still on green. No, blue mail. Wait. Blue mail?
No, they're on TJ's on green and
yeah.
Wait, what? I don't think, because Pichu's on red. I would have understood by the sprite. I don't know if it's one of those weird sprites that like flip-flops the colors around based on the mail.
I think it is green. Yeah, because he did not have the small key to pod, and I don't believe I saw TJ go right side pod just to get the armor upgrade. And
And they have to go to ice for the other one, so
yeah, I assume they're gonna get that armor. It's so free, and it's such a nice safety to have. Be careful.
at pretty much any skill level, you'll want one armor upgrade because we're playing with so few hearts. We really want to not mess with the margin for error too much.
Oh, not getting the GT small key too. Maybe I didn't catch this.
I guess they don't need it.
It could just be, something that's not really on Emrys' mind, just kind of, what do we need for GT mode, go mode, and GT small keys is not normally right, in your mind.
Right.
But yeah, it's the difference between these two runners is probably the Skullwoods finish, Ice Palace finish, but also Pichu has to go up, climb the mountain to get that Meyer Big Key.
Yeah, that was kind of an unfortunate. You'll never get a perfect route in a no time on the fly routing for pilot spoiler key sanity.
Yeah.
It's just all about minimizing your mistakes and catching them in time to also minimize them that way. Like, Latebit and I accidentally, when we were rushing Thieves Town to collect, we left behind our first glove in the Thieves Town big chest. I mean, the Thieves Town big key chest. But I beat blind and we realized it's like, okay, actually go back in and fix that. So there wasn't like a big time loss there.
Yeah, it's better to find that error, right? When you're in that general area, as opposed to, oh, we're already done with the dungeon. Got to backtrack over there.
And we're long gone.
Yeah. Okay, it's getting the blue mail. Nice. Definitely want that. Pichu is going in mini Moldum Cave now. Dodged it early. What was here? Was there anything? It was just cash, I believe. And a Meyer small. I don't remember there being anything. Maybe a heart container? Might have been a heart container as well.
There was a heart container here, so okay. if they're about to go into Meyer, I think that this is a little bit of a detour to get a thing. They wanted the cash, and well, that was a piece of heart, so I think maybe they misread the log or something like that.
Alright, nice. Oh, don't hug the... Okay, don't hug. Okay, as long as you don't... Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, and he's cornered. Oh, he got away.
You have a blue potion, don't be afraid to use it. Dying is just... feels so bad when you have a blue potion on hand, just, not using it.
And here, when it takes, like, quite a bit of time to get to...
yeah, that probably would have evened up the race a bit. Yeah, so
they got through.
Yeah, so Pichu, very nicely done. Never had a doubt. Still has that blue potion on hand, so it's a nice, added safety, but don't be afraid to use it, because dying just feels so awful when you have that blue potion on hand.
Dying is the slowest strat.
Yeah. So we already had 6 crystals from TJ. Off to finish the final one. We are in go mode from their side.
Yeah, I mean, definitely looks like, TJ is... This is probably the part of the seed where TJ's pilot is already big chillin', maybe looking for a few more nice presents to give, but otherwise I'd say the pilot's kind of sitting back now, and we're going to have to watch TJ cook at this point.
Okay, so they're in go mode. Are they going to get silvers today? Do you think silvers are worth it? I just took a peek at the log right now, just out of curiosity. It's in Meyer.
It is in Meyer, but which chest?
Well, we'll see if if they go for it. Maybe they could go for it knowing they're ahead. Just why not? It makes a video fight much more safer. Ganon fight
Yeah,
faster and Gauntlet faster.
we don't have either the Cane of Burna or the Cape to do shenanigans. So
Don't hit
it
the switch.
does.
Don't hit the switch. Okay. Oh no! You don't need to hit the switch. That's probably force of habit. Yeah, we are getting it. The worst chest in Mire.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I think it's worth not having heart attacks.
Yeah. Uh, you don't have to stress yourself with the video fight. You probably notice, you're probably from the pilot telling them, you got a nice buffer. Maybe consider grabbing it. So, nice pickup though from them.
And chat also pointing out something important, they're still on Master Sword, although they'll be able to get tempered by doing a quick mirror in front of GT at the tablet.
Oh, they do have
they're
it.
not tempered now, just kidding.
Yeah.
They did do that. Okay.
Yeah, after the Mire big key grab and Terror Walk, it dashed over to the tablet to grab that sword. Definitely want that sword for Vidi.
Yeah, that if you don't have the silvers, then yeah, you want to have.
Is there something in the spike chest? I didn't see. Oh, map chest. What is here? I didn't check that. Oh.
We're making the Mire Dark Room easy.
Okay, I didn't even catch that lamp. I didn't even notice they didn't have the lamp yet.
That's a buried lamp. That's pretty rough.
Yeah. That means your logical axis was in the mountain, was through that flute, and first just a swamp. That means that swamp was a double dip required, logically. That's pretty gross.
Yeah. Oofy doofy.
So yeah, Link is, or I'm sorry, TJ. I keep looking at Link Floyd as the runner's name, but it's actually TJ. Yeah, TJ is in a pretty comfy spot right now. Got the lamp over Pichu, the silvers. Oh, Pichu, be careful.
Yeah, this is red potion time.
Okay, yes, yeah, you don't want to die.
Oh, and almost like a frame right before getting clipped by. There we go. No deaths today here.
Yeah, if you're on red mail, you rather take damage straight up from Motula than the spikes. Motula, which is 2 half a heart. Nice spooky there by TJ.
So yeah, this will be essentially being a full dungeon behind for Pichu and meme item here. As TJ gets to work on elite sniping all my eyes.
We are turning into mushroom. I don't think TJ did this. All right, final crystal down. Oh, is that a heart container? Oh, yep. Nicely done. Okay, all planned.
And they're buying a blue goo, so that's good.
Yeah, TJ is basically set. Still, since at the start of the siege, still maintained that, held on to that blue potion, didn't use it at all. Very nice. Yeah, he has a comfy lead up. Basically, not almost full clear, kind of full clear of Mire, just because cutscene takes a bit, and map chest getting back there is a bit also.
Yeah, I mean, because you're gonna want the silvers.
Yeah,
unless they're gonna try to save time, but then you lose that time anyway if you're doing spins versus their silver Ganon.
Yeah, I wonder if Pichu will get. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she does. I mean, also, you don't have half magic. You have Fire Rod. You have to nail the torch glitch to be able to kill Ganon. Because if you miss it, you're not gonna have enough magic.
Yeah. It takes a lot of calculus out. It's like, I'm all for removing, like... It's like taking a 12-foot putt and making it a 6-foot putt instead of in mini golf or regular golf.
Yeah.
still gonna be challenging given our gear set and in basically not being able to take any hugs from Ganon, but I think they're skipping silvers.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it is faster to skip it. It does take over 50 seconds just to kind of make your way over there, light up the torches, and wait for the cutscene drop down to the chest. Oh, wait. Oh, we're going back. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sure. So you can go by the other entrance to the back. I get it.
Yeah, that way you don't have to basically backtrack after warp, getting the big key chest from silvers. Okay, Pichu remember team also to hit the switch. No longer needs to do spooky one. And with TJ, we're off. We don't need anything here. We got 2 keys on hand too. That's something to also keep in mind. Oh, Pichu, these slugs are... They hit like a truck.
Yeah.
Yes.
No way around it.
All you wouldn't think at first glance, it still doesn't do that much damage. No, they... those guys do, 4 hearts of damage. That's quite a bit. A lot here with that green mail in hand.
Yeah, and I mean, since we're not, even if we have red mail, we're not doing amazing in terms of being able to take repeated hits from anything at all, frankly.
Yeah, we're not gonna get anything else here. We are good. I just took a peek at the spoiler log to see where half magic was. Nobody's getting that today. That is oh, Pichu doesn't have the mushroom. I hope she remembers. Don't get hit. Oh my gosh.
That's so unfortunate.
That was rough.
Yeah, this mode is very challenging. I got this education in the pilot spoiler tournament, last year, and this mode, if you play it repeatedly, if you can find a friend to play with a lot, you'll get a lot better at damage avoidance by playing this mode. Because you'll quickly learn, as Pichu saw with the death there, you really can't take damage anywhere, so it's all about...
Yeah. Yeah, there was a question where the powder was. That's something I didn't look up. That powder is in Compass chest of pod. Nobody's grabbing that today. It is a nice quality of life item to have. Things you're grateful to have that are not necessarily needed. Armor upgrades, powder, and the fillet.
Of course, This restream is sponsored by the McDonald's app. No.
Yeah. The net Pichu did get the net that was sitting in the front of Hyrule Castle. Early on, it was not a bad play because you got a bottle too. That was at Kakariko, I believe. So nice to have that. In case you want to catch a fairy, a little bit more peace of mind.
Even without the powder, fairies randomly pop up, so it's not like you can always try to refill your bottle if you don't have a potion in it.
Yeah, so you kill an enemy, it spawns one right there. Oh, you catch it. Because it's definitely worth more value than a red bottle.
Yeah, I mean, a red bottle, you have an average of 6 hearts in this mode. It's whatever, fairy, red bottle.
Yeah. Right here we have exactly 7 on TJ, so a fairy would definitely be worth more than a red bottle. But TJ also has a...
I was about to say, Pichu, Elite Sniper mode, not trying to do spins.
Be careful.
Oh, they're low on ammo, that's why.
Yeah, okay, we're good here. Alright, just to the big eyeball, and we're good to go. Oh, we took a fall there from TJ.
Rolled. And hey, they didn't have to try to farm bomb jumps, bomb drops like other runners that I know.
Let's be careful. Oh gosh, okay, we're good. Just one more slash or spin, whatever one works. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, having a fairy in a bottle on hand just would make me feel more confident with boss fights, feel a little bit more aggressive, as
Yeah,
opposed
because
to feeling like, oh, I gotta play it more carefully, slowly, approach it more.
and then maybe use a red goo, and then you're
Yeah,
like, oh. Then it's like it's the potion problem in any JRPG. The mega elixir problem. It's like I have to hoard it like a dragon, not pop it when I need it right this very second.
yeah.
I just won't use it anyway. I need 35 in my inventory.
I'm sometimes like that actually when I play RPG games. Like I get a lot of refill items and I just I don't need it. I don't need it. I just hold on to it and I just never end up using it. And then it feels a little bad. Like, well, I finished the game with all these, never even bothered using it. Could have sped up some, grinding or boss fights, whatever.
Yeah, that's a nice. We see TJ finishing Moldorm 2 as Pichu is going to be heading into GT. Yeah, I've been playing Fire Emblem Engage lately, and I'm trying to actively use my warp, rewarp, and rescue staves because you can do some fun shenanigans with them,
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
as opposed to like hoarding all of the staves for like the last map or not using them at all.
One thing I'm very happy to see, we both runners dodged shields today.
I
No
guess.
grabbing them today.
Oh, no shields. You know how much I love them so much,
Oh, you're
especially
able
the
to.
especially the big mirror shield.
No, that's always a good dodge. Oh, nice hook speed to kind of climb the stairs there faster. All right, this is a little scary from TJ, but we're good. TJ has a bit of a buffer here to work with. Yeah, TJ played this very well. Didn't take any deaths. Did rush the early boots quite a bit earlier than Pichu. And yeah, oh, let's be careful here. Don't be
Yes,
okay.
it's
Fine.
potion time. Because we're not spinning, we don't need to worry about mana at this point. We just want them hearts.
Yeah. I haven't kept
Okay.
count on how many hits, but should be good. Okay, don't hug. Hug will kill you.
Yes. And it's always the worst when it's like a quick warp for the first of Phase 4. My team last year lost a swordless race because of that. Oh, Pichu's having a
Oh my
dance.
gosh.
Oh, but the
Oh yeah.
laser sword's gonna get you in the face.
Yeah, this was a little scary. Good thing that Pichu did pick up the arrows before dying though.
Ooh, is that a trip? On TJ's side.
Oh, did he get triple?
No, it was a double, but that's it. You can get your GGs in for TJ. That was cleanly run. Getting a sub hour, that is really spicy.
Yeah, very nicely done. GG's to TJ. Getting a nice win over. Where's my meme item?
So Link Floyd gonna get another 3 lovely points, popping them up to 15 on the season. That will really help their standing.
Yeah, we'll see if yeah, definitely nice putting them in a bit more comfy position. See if Peaches team's able to pull a win. See if they could even it out. I don't know when game 2 will be, but yeah, this is only game 1 between these two teams.
This helps Link Floyd because it was a 3-way tie for second as of today. Uncle Routers, we'll talk about a scary team. They're at 7-0 at this point. And then, you had Link Floyd, Joy of Random, and Where's My Meme Item at 4-2. So there's only so many wildcard spots to go around. So when you're at the logjam at the top in the open league, you really got to try to get a W or two to get you some separation.
Yeah, what do you Uncle Routers? Are you an Uncle Router yourself?
When I'm playing normal modes, yes.
Always, Uncle Router's always the correct approach. Can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe cross keys. No, you don't do it in cross keys.
Yeah, cross keys I think I know better, but even though I'm like really terrible at cross keys.
It's okay, we're all still learning. The game is hard.
I think the pre-season joke that the long shots on my team had was if we were both out of the playoff picture by week 6, it would be Timp and I doing cross keys, even though we're both terrible at it, as like a real battle of the Titans. But I don't think that's going to be an option this year.
All right, Pichu did. Oh, she's still down here to have them all spawn at the same time. Yeah,
That's
if you
a heads up play.
Yeah, if you wait there a couple of seconds before transition to the next room, you offset the timing when these guys pop out of the ground.
Jetto Man in chat saying Game 2's on Friday at 7 Eastern.
All right, so same time, but it'll be on Friday.
And that will be me and the items attempt to try to draw a split so that Link Floyd can't pull away and go 6-2.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that one goes.
Yeah.
I think the runner will be Zaruvian.
Yeah, Ruby's a good player. And then we'll see who it might be. I think will it be Jetto Man running on Friday?
Oh, Pichu.
Oh no, they ran out of
I forgot. I completely forgot Pichu had a blue potion.
Yeah, Jetto Man versus Zaruvian. That's gonna be a pretty hot runner matchup in terms of the runners for the pilots there.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so you don't want to miss that Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. Yeah, because unlike the Invitational League, where the top 4 in all the divisions, despite all the divisions having 8 and open as well, there are only 4 wildcard spots, so the top 2 in each division, and then there are 4 wildcards per conference. So, if you're not in the top 2, you gotta really try to make sure you're as close as possible to get one of those wildcard spots.
Looks like we are going to be getting TJ up here.
As we're going to see Pichu hopping into Agatu. Getting some annoying patterns here on Agatu. And you gotta be careful because the little balls will do 1 heart of damage. And if you only got 5 of them, you can't take too many of those. As we are joined by TJ, our runner of the winning Link Floyd team, GG's.
Yeah, GG's to you.
And Shiloh the Chusky, the pilot.
Hello, hello.
Hello, GG's to you both.
Hey.
How are you feeling? How did you enjoy the seed?
Well, the seed wasn't too bad. If I could have put the order of operations in my head after we talked about them 15 times in the right order, it would have been a little bit better, but no complaints, really. Forgetting that I needed a book to get into desert,
I like how you were picking up the Meyer rock right there when you put it there. Like, oh wait, I think I need the
yeah,
a little bit of sadness.
Good laugh afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
At first, I was like, wait a second, we'd said book 4 times.
Well, that's when you get called a numpty.
Pretty much.
Oh, Pichu.
Oh, taking unfortunate deaths there. Yeah.
And your teammates roasting you in chat. Team meeting to discuss that diver down. Uh-oh, are we going to have a boots camp on bomb diver down or cane diver down?
I should have maybe gone bomb, but I'm an old man with a bad hand, so I'm blaming it on that. Jetto gets it. He's old too.
Yes. So one thing I wanted to point out, you both routed this pretty well. I'd like to say you guys did get to the boots much sooner than Pichu did, and really nice of you to kind of combo both Stevestown with Skullwoods. Going in there with Spider Sword on hand. So kind of clear out that general area altogether. No need to go back there.
Yeah,
And
we talked that one out, and it was like, okay, let's go get the sword because it makes blind trivial, and then 5-heart moth with a master sword, it's not super uncomfortable. So
yeah. Yeah, it was very nice. Pichu unfortunately held off on the boots after Hype Cave start and went to Thieves Town with just Hammer and did the Hammer blind attempt 2 times before giving up on it and returning back to that later.
oh, that's so tough. That's
So
always
it's yeah, Hammer blind is always very hard one to kind of pull through.
yeah, especially on low health.
And
Yeah.
one practice I had with late bit, he sent me to do a hammer blind, and I did get it done by using a potion. I'm like, I hate you for that.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you almost feel forced to do it, but it's just one of those ones that even on your best day, it can go bad real quick.
Yeah, but it's the optimal time to do it. Come on, just go do the fight. It's so easy. It's an easy game, right?
Well, yeah.
Game
in
stinks.
theory. Yeah, bad game.
One thing I did like to see when I see spoiler key co-op is the start of a route. Do you both normally like start off a uncle route immediately?
I usually try to do an uncle route, buy this pilot a little bit of time. Either that or I Houlihan, but being this one and not knowing, being key sanity, your consumables are a little bit more limited in chests. It's like, okay, let's see what the tree pull is. Let's see if we can get bombs. Let's see if we can get lucky.
Yeah, it worked out incredibly well here. You got resources with bombs, and also the moon pearl sitting in uncle chest. I forget where it was. So it worked out very well there.
Yeah, everything kind of fell into line with the again, Scour Big Key in the house, and then that early moon pearl. It's like, hey, 2 things we don't have to look for. Perfect.
Yes.
Did you find the routing a bit overwhelming for you, Shiloh?
Actually, no, it was really nice. It really did kind of route itself once I kind of sorted through all the noise, like you always have to do at the beginning of a seed. But yeah, we just kind of planned, hey, let's have you go rush Uncle and then just kind of head towards density while I'm getting my bearings. And by the time I had my bearings, he had half of his inventory, so it worked out really, really nicely.
Yeah, that was very well done by you. And GG's to Pichu finish off Ganon here.
Nice little bit of swag doing a bug net dash up the ladder.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's see if we could get those runners in here as well. Yeah, as I was saying early on, Shiloh, piloting is just not a skill for me. I just cannot pilot on the fly. It's just incredibly rough. So it's nice to see runners being able to do it very well. And I feel like you both pulled it off, nailed it
Yeah,
really
knocked it out of the park. 47 collection rate under an hour. I mean, hats off to you both on that one. Good running, good piloting.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, were you comfy with that the moss fight? That one I was a little worried. I forgot then though that you bought a blue potion, so it's very nice to have that early safety on hand.
Yeah, it's not the worst fight in the world. Obviously, I've played enough inverted that it did it. But I mean, going to get the potion, I said, okay, if things go really bad, I'll just burn it and get out of there, and then call it a day. But I didn't see a better time to get to Skull Woods. It was like it was now or never, and let's just push through it.
Right.
Otherwise, I mean, it's a quick dungeon, but it's out of the way. Shiloh and I discussed it a little bit. It's like, no, let's just go do it now. Let's give it a shot.
It's always worth giving these low percent boss fights one shot, but like repeatedly bashing your head against a wall, it's kind of a sign to just like come back later with better gear, and then you'll probably get through it, because like repeatedly dying and then going back is like such a huge time loss. Hello, we are joined by Pichu and Amarith.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, GG's to you both.
Thank you.
GG's, guys.
Thank you.
GGs.
GG to you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, so how did you both enjoy the seed, Pichu, Amris?
I got the fillet.
I hear I have someone to be talking to about making it a really rough low percent seed.
Yeah, I'm blaming you for this seed.
Oh, okay. You know, it was a very rough. You Peachy were on 4 hearts basically the entire seed. The you two were basically on pair going in the dark world until Hype Cave. After Hype Cave happened, was it a conscious decision to just skip out on the boots, like delay it for a bit until you had mirror on hand, or is that just something that you didn't catch at that point?
It was one of those things that it was on my mind, and I was like, yes, we need to go get boots, and then it was like, oh right, mirror, we need this and this and this, and just getting like ADD sidetracked.
Yeah. I mean, I know piloting it's just overwhelming for you early on, so it's just kind of goes in the back of your mind after you start looking at other things on the log.
Yeah, because the other thing was like we were supposed to hit it initially after we finished with the Thieves Town stuff, but then like forgot about it on that and was just like, crap.
Yeah, that was very impressive, Pichu. You did go in early on at Thieves Town with just hammer on hand. Yeah, that's a very scary fight. I was a bit scared for you, but you did pull it off after the second or third attempt. After you got the bottle, which you didn't even use after you got the bottle.
No,
Usually how it
that,
goes, right?
I feel bad. I was like, what did I get a bottle? What did I waste my time to go there? But
Such a
at
gamer
least,
move.
at least it was useful, like later on, like for boss. So
Yeah,
it wasn't for nothing.
it's always nice to have that added safety on hand. TJ did buy a blue potion early on, which is always nice, just in case you get in that little, yikes situation. But yeah, you did pull it off. They did end up grabbing the boots after Hype Cave, and did go to Village with a sword on hand that they got from the mountain. Yeah, mountain.
Yeah, the one in Paradox.
Yeah, and then after that, they ended up beelining into Skull Woods. There was nothing in Skull Woods, right? It was just go modable.
Nope.
No, a lot of the dungeons were just dead empty. That's why I was like, where's like all the hearts and anything?
Yeah, you both nailed it pretty well, though. You did get another heart container there at the end, Pichu, from a heart piece, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty
I was like-
clever.
I was like, I got the mushroom. What's on that? I was like, oh, a piece of heart. Oh, that would be my fort. So I'll go get it. I use my potion. I use my potion. Well, I go get a piece of heart. I'll have 5 hearts from Maya, and then I died there. I was like, okay.
No. That was Amorous' plan all along. I always knew you were gonna get the heart container. Oh yeah, I already knew you had 3 hearts. Get
Those
your
are
heart
exactly how many heart pieces? Yep.
container.
No menus. You knew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was early on it's just very scary. It was only having that limited heart pieces or heart containers on hand. So yeah, but you both nailed it, pulled it off there at the end. GG's.
Thank you.
But yeah, Amorous, are you're one to join spoiler runs generally. Are you a fan of doing piloting as well? Because I know that's just too much. It's just too stressful for me. I don't know how people can
Too
enjoy
much for
piloting.
me too. I'm like, piloting to me is like it's like 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I only got 8 in my brain. So
It's a little bit different, but it's a different kind of like fun, and I always enjoy piloting. It's a much different kind of spoiler experience, but like as long as you get like a good feel with your runner, things usually go pretty well, especially if like you can get to a point like for me, I like it when I can get to a point with my runners where they're like they will ask questions back at me like, hey, we're going here, what are we getting? Because like a lot of time I'll just forget to be like, oh yeah, by the way, we're getting boots at dig game. I'll just be like, okay, you're going dig game, you're doing this, you're doing this.
Yeah, I mean it did work out right there pretty well at the end. Yeah, piloting is just I can't do it. Kudos to you, able to pull it off. It's always fun to see how it kind of goes down as you're playing the seed. I'm also always very interested too in how you start the seed. They started Uncle route, which worked out very well because they got bombs tree pool early on, and the Pearl sitting over there at Uncle. And you guys, it also worked out for you because you also needed something that was in Lost Woods. It was a big key to dungeon.
Eastern.
Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were like 3 bombs. I got the bombs, and a farmer tier 2 tree pool to get money.
Yeah, that was very well to get that early cash on hand.
Mm-hmm.
Always nice to have that resource. GG's. This game 1 going to Link Floyd. You both have a game 2 coming up though on Friday, same time, right? 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
I believe that's correct.
Same time.
Yeah. So different runners though. I believe it's going to be Zeruvian and
Jetto. Yeah.
Jetto. Yeah, there you go. So, where's my meme item? Probably going to be looking to see if they could pull off a win there. That way they go with a split this week. But this was definitely a fun match to commentate and watch.
Yeah, it was really fun to watch this one too. We watched it blind. We didn't really go into the spoiler log, mainly because my ability to read the spoiler log is trash.
Yeah.
Hey.
I only took a bit peek at the end, like just where are these quality of life items, and I noticed the silvers. Oh, it's in Meyer as you were going into Meyer, TJ. I'm like, is TJ gonna get it? Might get it. Like, probably will. Like, it makes Vidi just so much more less stressful, you know.
Yeah, I had to count my arrows for VD with silver, so I was like, I have 13. Didn't need 13, but I need like arrows for like Mimic. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to spin to some of them.
Yeah, that's good that you kept that in mind there. Any final words from any of you runners?
I got the
Violet?
fillet. I'm happy.
There you go. Yeah, you put it to good use there at the end too.
Mhm.
I just want to say thanks to everyone. Thanks Gamma. Thanks Josh for the restream. Thanks Surrender for tracking, and thanks to Marathon Pichu. And looking forward to sitting back in the chat and watching Friday. And thanks to Shiloh for putting up with my insensate rambling through these seeds.
Yeah. Thanks everyone. GG's had a blast, and I will see y'all back here Friday in the same chair.
Yeah, same.
Thanks again all for putting up a good show, and also to our trackers, Surrender, for pushing all the buttons right there. Definitely
pretty hectic.
Yeah, and spoiler keys, you know, you're just constantly mashing those buttons frequently. So, big thanks to Surrender. And do keep an eye out. We still have more races to come. But me being the very bad commentator, I'm very unprofessional. I do not have the schedule pulled up. But I'm sure there's always matches going on. It's
I'll bail you out.
Okay,
My
thank you.
lovely commentator, co-commentator. We can tell you on the invitational side tonight, we got at 7 o'clock on SpeedGaming Prime, we got Fluff Around and Find Out versus the Salt Miners. That's Wolfie versus Telethar running. And then that's it, because, well, I'm assuming this is already over. Tile Roomies versus Saha Kids, that's already probably over at this point. On the Open League side, we got at midnight Eastern, and you can tell this is such a fun restream. It'll be my team, the Cowardly Dodgers, versus Norstein Beckler's Gamers. What's fun about this is Homewrecker is playing this from Scotland at 5 in the morning, his time. And he'll be going up against Cryo Monoxide of Norstein Beckler's Gamers. So, that should be a good one. Rooting for my team to get the second win of the week. That'll put us definitively into second place of our division. And so you got 2 more options tonight. And then, just head to the ALTTPRleague.com website, and then you can get linked to the Discord and see the full schedule from SpeedGaming as well, for matches that are being restreamed, and some maybe if you just want to go to the channels and watch to see how people are doing, you'd be able to do that too. But other than that, I think we're about set here, eh?
Very well said. So, have a good night out. And Josh, I'll leave the final word to you.
Yeah, cheers everyone. Thanks to all the runners for agreeing to be putting on the show. Big ups to Zorender for tracking, the real hero. If you're looking to volunteer, the only way we get restreams is if Tracker signs up. I know this from the Casual Boots tournament. I'm sure Gamma knows that from the AD Keys tournament. And we know it now with the league. Yeah, if you want to volunteer, we always also take comms too. Commentating, tracking, restreaming over on the ALTTPR league channels. If you want to help out, we're always looking for help. And with that said, have a lovely afternoon, evening all. And we will see you next time on Speed Gaming.